one more thing, guys. Hey, I got nini.
For the non-Swahili speakers, njaa is basically hunger. It means hunger. And in this context, however, we're not just talking about physical hunger, but we're talking about financial hunger preceding December, a month full of celebration and reckless spending. My monthly food budget, that is grocery shopping as well as eat out, is usually over 1,000 significantly, that is 10 USDs. So the challenge is to find out together how long through the month of January we can stretch the 1,000 for. My goal is over 1 week, so if I get 7 to 8 days, I'll be happy. But should I get more, then that earns me a gold star. Needless to say, eat outs are cancelled.
So personally, I don't get this whole January issue. I mean, because it's a given that after December comes January. So if you know that for a fact, then you plan with January in mind, no? I don't know. But I can understand the situation for parents because new uniform, new books, I understand that situation for parents. I understand January for entrepreneurs and business owners. The rest of you employed people, mnapatiwa December salary. Kwanza iko na bonuses if you did your thing, okay? And then there's also the January salary. Missy get. But anyway, so why I'm doing this video is for 3 main reasons. So for me, why I'm doing this video is reason number 1. I love a challenge. Wait, maybe that's why God keeps throwing me struggles, eh? I've changed my mind. God, I don't like challenges. No. Number 2, there isn't a coin I have saved that I have regretted. What I'm trying to say is that I'm basically a penny pincher. In other words, a frugal. I'm very I'm very frugal, and I know it doesn't show, but trust, I'm very frugal. Reason number 3 is wow. This guy wowed me. Okay, so reason number 3 is because I like this kind of content. I like consuming this kind of content, and my favorite one so far has been London Hacks. I don't know his name. Is it that I've forgotten? Maybe I know his name. His channel account though is called London Hacks, and he has these challenges where he's living off £1 in a day. He's living on £1 and then he has other challenges, being homeless in London and how to survive that. And he just has a lot of challenges, which, oh my god, I won't even front. This video is highly influenced and affected by him and his channel and the challenges that he does. I love. There are of course other channels that I've watched and I liked, but London Hacks, inspired by London Hacks, influenced, inspired, and affected. We know that's not the word. I also saw a Kenyan YouTuber, Ricky M. She did an almost similar challenge where she was trying to see how you can live off 1,000 bob, which is equivalent to 10 USD for a week. In her challenge, she also includes transportation and so for me, this is just basically food stuff, as I had explained. For me, this is just going to be food stuff because I have different budgets for different things. If I'm including transport, that would be hard to do, because then if I'm including transportation, then for me, I would want to include the price of spices. I'd want to include gas money and all that. So let me just stick to food stuff. If you go to her channel, she has done such a good job on this 1,000 bob. I'm like, hey, Robs, mpaka transportation. Wow, that was really good. I liked watching her as well.
Hi, if you're seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Terri Winfred.
So how I intend to do this, I'm sorry, nachuchuma. Hapa ndo zimenishow record Terri, record. So I just picked up my phone as I had to record. Anyway, so first of all, you cannot achieve this without sufficiently and adequately planning of what to buy and where to buy. A quick disclaimer though, with the purchases that I'm making, I won't include akina spices, cooking oil, bread spreads, cooking gas, because really if we're to include those other two stuffs, then there is absolutely no way we're going to survive with 1,000 bob, okay? And then I'm also assuming those things you buy in bulk, so you don't have to keep buying them all the time. So chances are you still have them in the fridge. I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to make that quick disclaimer. Oh, another one. Okay, I'm sorry for this angled. I'm so sorry. Another disclaimer is usually I try to practice intermittent fasting. I say try because I'm not very consistent with it, and I'm also not trying to lose weight really. I'm just trying to be fit, yeah. So it's a lifestyle thing for me. So sometimes I can go a day with just a meal a day. So sometimes I can just have a meal a day, other times I'm having 3, other times I just want to eat everything, so that's 8 meals a day. But yeah, for this challenge I'm going to keep a consistent number of meals per day, and I'm limiting that to 2. That's breakfast and dinner, just so there's a consistent thing. There's a consistent theme. Yeah, because sometimes my body will be like, no Terri, you've eaten too much, relax, we're not digesting anymore, you're just gonna be bloated for the rest of the week. So yeah, I'm gonna keep a consistent of 2. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, let me show you the majority bit of the first week of January, because I'm starting this challenge on Friday. Today is Friday the 7th. No, 9th. Is it 9th today? Yeah, so I'm starting this challenge on a Friday, and the challenge starts by, you know, going to shop and whatnot. And so for the first bit of the month, the first week, I was spending my time clearing out my fridge, eating everything that I had. There's a time I even had to eat lentils and mandazi just so I can get rid of the lentils. Ugh, man. Anyway, so let me show you what my fridge is looking like so that you guys mjue I'm very diligent. I'm not gonna cheat on this process. Oh, and just to prove to you how diligent I am, you can trust me, okay? I bought myself, okay, so December just passed, that's my birthday month. I bought myself a gift in, I think, July, and it was perfume, and I didn't use it until the 28th of December when I was coming back home. No, wait, I was coming back home on the 27th evening, so I used it on the 28th. I'm diligent, you can trust me. Said no one ever. So in here, this is my fridge. This is inside my fridge. So the top shelf, I just have a chili, half an onion, soda, baked beans. I'm not gonna touch that until the nini is over. And then in here I just have chilies. And then panning inside, you guys, I cleared out everything. So here I just have butter, cheese, bread. This bread I bought last evening in preparation for the challenge, because, you know, I know Carrefour has the best deals. Yeah, let me show you the freezer now. So, and in the freezer I just have can you see? Okay, I have blueberries in there. That's Dania in the prestige container. But there I just have freshly squeezed orange juice over here, which I wasn't ready to use. I'm gonna use, okay, when I'm done with the challenge, maybe, is when I'll use the orange juice with the tonic water to make virgin mimosas. Yay! In planning to do the challenge, I came up with a shopping list and an estimated cost. So yeah, I mean, okay, this is what I think we'll need, and it will cost us 979. I hope it will cost us less, but yeah. So then at the back of the card I have meal ideas that I reckon, I mean, it can help me to figure out a meal. Should I be stuck somewhere along the line, and I can just refer to the meal ideas, you know, just kawa food So now I'm about to go hit the market. I'll take my list with me. No, this one is going to stay at home. I have another list. Okay, so I have just gotten back home. It is now 1:20. I don't know if you can see me. Okay, so it was a very successful day at the market. I got some really nice, I was about to say pieces, then I was like, no. We got to shop, and some of the stuff I got at a really nice bargain. And then you always have to ask, then they add you like an extra 1 or 2, so that's going to help my planning. And because your girl is smart, I bought an extra kg of rice just so, but that's not on the budget. That's for my other, after the week is done, after the challenge is done, I'll still need to buy food, and I wasn't going to make that trip again. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to section them in a separate place. I'm going to show you that. So now I'm going to show you that a bit later, because right now I just want to rest. Yeah, take a shower, and then I'm gonna include you in the preparation bit of it. So ooh, one more thing, guys. Hey, I got Nini. I feel a bit embarrassed to say it, but so in the purchases, not on the budget, this is completely off. This is another account. Let's talk of accounts. This is on another account. In as much as we're saving money on the food purchases, you guys, I bought shoes on a whim. Who am I becoming? But that's the thing, yeah? Life is about balance. When you're saving on one end, you're spending on another. Sindio? So, it is very many hours later. I have showered, I have rested, I have watched stuff, I've cleaned out the fridge, and now it's time for me to show you what we were able to get from the market. And then I'm going to give you a rundown of what each and every item costed me. Yeah, each and every item cost. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clean them out, put them in the fridge, and then we'll call it a night. So the challenge officially starts on Saturday morning. So yeah, and then to be honest, I already ate somewhere. So yeah, and that's not inclusive of the budget. So if we're starting tomorrow, then I thought to be prepared. Rule number 1 of achieving something is to be prepared. Yeah, so these are the ingredients, or rather the food stuff that we were able to get from the market. So I'll start from back here. We have onions, and I got those for 40 shillings. The carrots were 30 shillings for all this, imagine. Oops, chapata fruit flies. And then I got mangoes, 4 mangoes for 20 shillings. I love mangoes, my goodness. And then I got bananas. These huge 3 bananas were for 20 shillings. And then I got something extra. So the extra things, okay, so remember we had a list, yeah? So I went ahead and added a few extra things, that is like the potatoes and the mangoes. Those were not in the list, but we were able to get that, so I'm very grateful for that. The avocados were costing me 30 shillings, and my goodness, I'm so happy. We have an avocado for almost, let's say if I eat half a day, then that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 for almost 12 days. Wow, I'm so happy. And then tomatoes over here, we have I got this for what, 60 shillings. At first I went to a different lady who sold for me 3 for 20 shillings, which was a rip-off, because I went to someone else, another person, another stall at the market, and she was selling 5 for 20 shillings. I was so pissed. So yeah, that's how I mean, not very pissed, because that was the best deal at that time when I was buying the 3 for 20. So yeah, very pleased. So for the bread I got from the supermarket, that was yesterday, Thursday, and if you can remember, this was 45 shillings. The milk was 39 shillings each, so a total of 79. The vegetables, I'm going to show you how much they are. There's so much, and I got veggies for 30 shillings. In there still I have sugar snaps, I'll show you that in a bit. And for the stuff that I got from the supermarket, I have my maize flour, which was, I think, 65. I'll put the correct figures on the screen in case I'm getting any of them wrong right now. I've written them down. And then I have sugar. No, this is yellow beans, half a kg. I got this at 67, I believe. 67 or 70 shillings. No, 70, yes, 70 shillings. And then over here I have my rice. I got a kilo for 88 shillings. So okay, now with the rice, I am very confident in buying my rice from that store. Okay, it's a supermarket, but they call themselves a wholesale supermarket, but yeah, it's not really wholesale. They just have, I don't know, man. So that's where I usually, you see the guy with the apron written the name of the supermarket, that's where I usually get my rice from. And in bulk it really saves you a lot, because from the supermarket there's no way or nowhere you're getting rice at 88 shillings per kilo. It's usually like 100 and something. So if you're keeping track of the expenditure, then we have spent 628. There's still a few things to be bought, that such as noodles, the eggs, chapo, githeri, and meat. So I could do that tomorrow or the day after, or as the challenge progresses. So yeah, as for now, we have spent 628. We are remaining with 392 to spend, and should these other calculations be accurate, then we would have spent 982, not even a full 1000. So yeah, go to the market. Okay, so the supermarket, specifically Carrefour, is good for milk and bread. And then the marketplace, like, I mean, for real, not your mama mboga, don't confuse those two. The marketplace for your greens and vegetables and fruits. And then yeah, that car supermarket, if you live in and around Wangige area, then yeah, I'm sure you know of this place already. So yeah, let me take out the skuma, then you can see how much they are. So here are the sugar snaps that I got for 30 shillings. Imagine all of that. That can feed me for nearly a whole month. Okay, wow. And then this is the skuma wiki. My goodness, you see, it's a lot. It's not being exaggerated by the camera or anything like that. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me show you. I don't know if you can tell by the way I'm holding it or whatever. So this was 20 shillings, and then the one on the side was 10 shillings. I got them from different mamas, because this one, the one for 20 bob, wasn't selling 10 bob size vegetables. So I went to someone else and she allowed. So quickly, let me give you a rundown of the things that we have bought. This is maize flour, 1 kilo. This is yellow beans, half a kilo, which I'm going to soak in water to boil tomorrow. Sugar snaps, 30 shillings. Rice, 88 shillings. Skuma wiki, 30 shillings. milk 39 shillings each, that comes to 78. And then here I have bread, these are from Carrefour. Yeah, bread is 45 shillings. And then over here I have the tomatoes, onions, avocados, carrots, mangoes, bananas, and potatoes. Even for 20 shillings, you guys. My mama mboga only has for 80 bob, and it's that same size I've seen at the marketplace for like 50, 60 shillings. So yeah, go to your marketplace. The fridge is clean and ready to go. I have my packing bags here ready for the sukuma wiki. Let's go. Cue the montage. So by the time I am done with the kale, I can notice the carrots and the tomatoes are already drying. And if you've noticed, I have two different sizes of kale. The small ones, I reckon I'll eat with ugali as a main, and then the big ones, there I've chopped them up. The big ones I can have as a side, like when you're having rice, beans, and some sukuma wiki. But yeah, with ugali, I like my skuma tiny. This is even big. I like that's where mama mboga comes in handy. But anyway, I'm done with that. I'm gonna start putting things in the fridge, and then I'll call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning as we start the challenge officially. So basically, put a kitchen towel inside so it can sweat onto it. I don't know if this will work well. I'm just trying different ways to preserve them for longer. My sukuma wiki is done. My tomatoes are washed and clean and in here. My carrots, I like to have my carrots in this shopping bags because I've noticed it stays there for longer. I mean, it stays fresh for longer. So yeah, let's put this in the fridge. Fruits are stacked away in this what do you call them, in these baskets on my island, the way I had shown you guys. Then I have my onions down here, then my potatoes in this bag. Yeah, so just put it under. Sorry, I have a cable thingy. I'm using extra light, so anyway, that's what the cable is for. Potatoes down there, and then in the fridge it's no longer so empty. So I have butter, and I have my butter and cheese up here, then I have my milk and bread, and my vegetables down here. This one's couldn't fit in the blue bag, so it closes properly, so I removed them because I'm gonna use carrots sometime soon. So yeah, and the sugar snaps are right over there. Okay, so now time to freeze the sukuma wiki. I have 3 in there. I reckon tomorrow evening I'll be needing some, so I left one out here. So that's done. I am just about to separate the beans, the good ones from the bad ones, and remove the dirt, wash it and soak it so that I can boil it tomorrow evening. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this first bit of the video. I'll see you in the morning. I love you, but most importantly, God loves you.